Good evening, it's Norma Cowie with Mental Mind Treatments with Psychic Impressions. And I'm here for as long as I need to be. Tonight, I pulled one of my little insight from the God box, and it says, "We begin from completion." And on the back, it says, "I begin in wholeness. I work and play in wholeness. I finish and rest in wholeness." And then just a little design on the side there. Anyway, we've had that one before. I know that, but it's always nice to be able to see that. I just want to say it's good to be back. Couldn't be here Wednesday for when Norma talks because I had to go up to Kelowna, which is about an hour and a half drive, and have a little biopsy on my arm. So now I've got stitches, and a new pain in my elbow has come back, which I'm not very happy about because it's quite painful. Anyway, I'm here, and as Marianne says, good evening, Norma, and blessings to all. And she has sent me her numbers, etc. Now, Marianne's numbers, actually, she she wanted to know what is lacking right now. She means in her life. The numbers were 6, 14, and 22, which are lovers, temperance, and a fool. The lovers is always about confusion. It's an emotional symbol. It's actually the first emotional symbol that really shows up in the higher arcana. And it's like it's depicted as the Garden of Eden. And it's how we're pulled in different ways and how we need to rebalance in a way. And temperance is all about balancing the emotions or being in balance on your emotions as you move forward in the direction that you want to go. And with having 22 there, which is the Fool, which is faith, what it does is shows that what you're needing to do is go with your faith, go with where you want to go. So when it shows to show what's lacking right now, to me, I would say, really, it's about where you get confused, where maybe should I or shouldn't I, maybe I didn't do it, whatever. It's that kind of that and out, and the understanding of the direction of where you're heading. So I'm just going to go into treatment for what is lacking. Okay, I know there is one power, and I know there is one essence, and I can speak my word for Marianne, knowing that all is one. As I speak my word for Marianne, looking for the direction of where I am heading, which is what the 6 will confuse. As I look for the direction of where I'm heading, I listen to my heart. I listen to the energy that I have within and know that I balance all the aspects, the outside, the inside, the direction. And I'm not where I want to be. Yes, I'm not where I'm going, because it's like in the balancing of life, I'm able to move into the direction I am heading. And then with that faith saying there, it says that just exactly that. Step out in faith and awareness that you will get there. It's not that what is lacking, it is really about the direction. And I know it's like, keeping your eye on the prize, always keeping your eye on your prize, which, knowing you personally, I know that you do that. So it's like what is lacking? I don't know that it's lacking. It's just we get confused, or we get upset, or we get tired, or we get all those things because it isn't here right now. But it doesn't show that you're there yet. It doesn't show that you're right at the end of the journey. You may be in the middle of it to be able to put things in the balance so that you're moving forward. I know that the strength and the power and the knowingness is there for Marianne. And I give total strength, lovingness, and awareness in the direction of that. And I also give tremendous tremendous thanks in the direction that this is all heading. And so we release this thought, knowing it is true, that Marianne is on the path, but to let go of confusion. And so it is. Okay, let's see. Oh, Donna O'Brien says hello. Hello, Donna. Karen, my dear Karen. Okay. Greetings, Norma. I would love a treatment for wisdom and intuition. Yeah, they kind of go together, don't they? And intuition. And we have 21, 8, and 17. 21 is the world, which is about balance. 8 is strength, which is bringing the power above to work into the material world, which is about balance. And 17 is the star, which is about balance. So basically what we have here is 3 symbols in total talking about balance, being balanced emotionally, being balanced in all ways, and working with the energy above, which is always there. So let's just move into the treatment right now. Knowing that there is one power and one essence, and that we're all part of that power, I speak my word for Karen. And as I speak my word for Karen, who is wanting wisdom and intuition at this point of time, I know that the wisdom and intuition are there. My sense of feeling as I look at this as though one needs to have faith in oneself. I'm seeing little steps, not big steps, little steps. And it's like a pathway is being shown that is not a straight pathway. It has some curves in it, gentle curves. It's not, it's not like right angles or anything. It's gently curves, and it curves right, then it curves left, and then just wings its way through life. And I really feel as I step on that path, if I believe in the knowingness that each step will bring me the vision and the awareness of the next step, that the knowing that the power of that universal love force, as I call it, is always there wherever it is in the direction that you want to go. The movement, Karen, is slow, yes, and it doesn't really deviate far, but it's like a gentle movement. I almost could dance to it if I had music. It's like a slow molding of the energy as you move forward. I would say by this, you have the wisdom and intuition. You have it. It needs to be activated. It needs to be put into the world. It needs to know, you need to know, if you meditate on strength card, this is all about balancing and utilizing the force that's there. But I think the strength card and the star shows that you use what you have. Yeah, I think you know that. But I think the strength card showing that we take that inspiration from above and we pull it into ourselves and move it out, because we know that we always have that power, that strength, that lovingness available to us at all times and in every direction and every way. I give thanks and knowing for Karen that, again, movement forward, movement with ease, with grace, having strength, power, awareness. But I like that movement, that weaving of energy. I think you're looking for a straight path, and I don't see that it's straight. It's movement, but it's not like way out. It's very smooth and very flowing. And it really does feel like a dance to me. It really feels like dancing. It's like a movement. I love to dance, so I know a lot about movement. But yeah, I give thanks in knowing of this. I give thanks of knowing that Karen's journey continues, refining, more aware, and alive. And I release this by knowing this is true, by saying, and so it is. Amen. Okay. Okay. Karen B. Good evening, Norma. Blessings to everyone this evening. Marion says thank you. Now, Karen B. again says, may I please have a treatment? The exterminator dropped a gallon of poison in our bathroom. Now have a metallic taste in my mouth and numbness in my lips. Hang on a minute, can't lose that. Not sure of the numbers tonight. Okay. I'm going to say, hang on, I've got to write Karen B first. I'm going to say 17, a 6, and a 3. If they drop this poison, as you said, this is just me saying, they should be responsible in cleaning it up for sure because they dropped it. The metallicness, the feeling of that is your sensitivity to the environment, your sensitivity to what's around and the air and the wilderness. And I really see the 17 as that, is the balancing of that and the recognition of that this is a part of you. The 6 again is the confusion we get. And then we panic very often when we get confused. We begin to panic within ourselves. But the 3 remembers that you are loved. When you are loved by the divine, as I call it, miracles happen. And sometimes we have to let go our worry, we have to let go our fear, and we have to move back into the power that we have to neutralize what looks like a huge, big problem. So instead of worrying about the problem, love it to death. Love is an energy. Comes from the heart, yes. But you can then take it and use your mind to direct it into the place that you are really wanting. And so the metallic taste is telling you, yeah, there's something still in the air. Love changes and transforms everything, and it takes awareness of that, a changing of it, and a utilizing of that to recognize that. Trouble is, we usually go into fear or mad or angry or whatever you want to call that of the circumstances rather than love. Now, what is love? Love is the acceptance of knowing there is a power greater than anything else that we can apply directly. Now, for me, because I call it the love source, is an energy that you can spread. Now, you can do this with anything that you desire, you want, etc., is that you spread it. And as much as you can, where it feels full, not just a little bit, not just a token, not just in your head, but take it all into your body and imagine it all around. So in that bathroom, you want to fill that bathroom with the love energy because it will transform. It will transform it. And that's where we got to get beyond the belief we have in our minds that say, oh, that's impossible. There is nothing impossible with love. Nothing. Love can transform anything and everything. The thing is, we're human beings, and what we tend to do is get into our emotions and get frightened or fearful or whatever it is. And that's why I got the 6 sitting there. And we forget to utilize what we know. So what we've got here is balance, confusion, and lovingness. So to balance it all and not get into the fusion of, oh my God, what's going on? I can feel this, I can taste it. It's, what's it going to do? Because remember, our thoughts create. In fact, it was strange. My son was up visiting me this weekend, and he often reminds me what I taught him when he was young. And one of the things was about how we think. It was one of the first things that I often do is teach basics is how are you thinking? What are you creating? What are you attracting to yourself? And I feel in this case here is that you have the knowledge, you have the awareness, you have all that you need. But when you get scared, because that's what it is that you end up getting confused and you forget. And we all do that. We all forget because we get caught up in our emotions. So let me just do a treatment on this. Knowing there is one power and one essence that is connected to all of us, but it is connected to Karen B. I speak my word in knowing that she has clarity. She has a persistence of knowing what she knows, and she has love in her heart. And it's like I need to use a key somehow to unlock that love, to see the advantages, the awareness factor of how you can use it in a practical way. Sometimes we think of love just as a feeling and that is something that we work to attain, but the fact is it's an actual ability. It's everywhere on this planet. People don't use it. People don't take love into situations where they are able to change or understand or become aware. And I really give thanks in knowing that this confusion of this poison is dissipating, and the love can dissipate it. And that means that you to stay balanced, aware, and knowing, and not give into panic, confusion, or fear, because that's not where you want to go. You want to see it clear. You want to see it vaporized. You want to see it out of all the things in the bathroom, because sometimes when those vapors come out, they go into everything, which is why you have to feel it in your mouth. And you just know it's being drawn in and sent up or down or whichever, away from your bathroom. You don't need it. You don't want it. And it doesn't fit in with the love plan. So that you give thanks and knowing that, yes, we are all very, 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 can I say where? Knowing, loving, and that life is the old saying of a bowl of cherries. This is a little, it's funny. I have, my mind went, because I bought some plums and I picked one up today to have it. And it was, sometimes in plums they go off, but you don't know. Inside they go, and I had to put it down and I thought, oh, I was looking forward to my plum. But anyway, it happens. So it's like, how do we handle it? How do we handle the disappointment? How do we handle the hassle? How do we handle all those things? And that's life. But you got to know, for you, the love vibration is there for you to utilize practically. It's a practical movement of all that is. I give thanks in the knowingness that Karen has strength, that she has clarity, that she is able to balance her life and let go of the confusion and fear and allow the spirit, the love of the universal energy that I call the love source, to transform her bathroom into a vibration that suits her. And I give thanks in the knowingness of that. And for this, I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Amen. Well, it looks like we've only got a few people tonight. Oh dear, I must be losing my touch. Anyways, and seeing I've got a little bit more time here than I usually have. Yeah. I'm going to do treatment for myself. I had this surgery, and you can't see it, but I got stitches here, and this pain in my elbow that's making it hard for me to do the exercises from my elbow that I'm going to do so I can use it. So I'm going to do just a treatment for myself. I know there is one power and there is one essence, and I speak my word for myself, knowing that no matter what the obstacles appear in the direction of what I want to do with health, well-being, knowingness, that I am supported in all ways. And even though sometimes it feels like a little blockage here and a blockage there, in reality, all is working so that my body can do what it needs to do and release what it needs to release. For that knowingness, I give thanks. I give thanks by saying, And so it is. Amen. And that's the sense that we can have treatments that are short, sweet, and workable. Okay, Yvonne, hi. She says, hi, Norma, blessings. Thank you very much. I think Karen says, thank you, very helpful. And Ocean Sound 100. I missed the beginning of this. What a shame. Well, does go on my channel. So anytime you miss anything or whatever, all you can do is go to the channel and rewatch because it's all there. Goes back, and if you're new to this channel, we go back quite a few years now. Monday nights is about mental mind treatments, which is an alternative prayer plus my psychic intuition, psychic intuition as well. So we kind of talk a little bit practical, and then we do the alternative prayer making. So sorry you missed it. Yeah, I begin right at 7, and I usually have beginning sunset. And if you're not familiar with the channel, Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock in the morning, I do about a 10-minute talk on something, which I did on regrets this last Sunday. And Wednesday mornings, I start at 9 o'clock in the morning too. But the idea is you can always go back and you can go and listen. I have some people right now who are studying when I began and going through different things because I get their comments coming in from things that I did quite a while ago. Anyway, you're all very, very welcome. So is there any other comment and or like Ocean Sound 100, do you have a request for anything? Karen B says, thank you a million times. Yeah, I was talking about all our Karens that we usually have on here. And that's, it's kind of interesting. And I don't mind 20 minutes. Usually we go 40 maybe, but 20 is fine with me. So I want to thank each one of you for coming on and being here. I know my Kayla, my other friend who usually comes on, has a friend, I guess, from Becky staying with her. She usually puts something in, but she didn't say anything tonight. But we'll just send her love, knowing that she's always being told to look after herself. So that's kind of what I said to her. I thank you for watching, and I'll be here on Wednesday morning. And by the way, I'll have the new tarot reading for the month of October. So everyone's kind of like, oh, what are you going to get? Well, I don't know. We'll see what comes up. It's not October 1st. A lot of people talk about October 1st. I don't know about that tomorrow, but I do know on the 2nd, I will be doing that. So I'm going to say good night. Thank you for thumbs up, people. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for supporting the channel right now. Thanks.